Welcome back to the latest edition of our Started at the Bottom series. As you can see, we're currently on an 8-game unbeaten run in the league with 7 wins from the first 8 games. We've also qualified for the third qualifying round of the FA Cup, where we have been drawn at home to Gainsborough. We've also had some news regarding the boardroom with rumours of our chairman Jim Scott looking to sell the club. So we'll be keeping an eye on how that progresses in the coming weeks. Here will be your Leamington side to play away at AFC Fylde. In goals, we've got Eddie Brady, right back Dan Meredith. The centre backs will be Callum Perry and Archie Crowther. Left back, D'Amico Burton. Defensive midfielders will be Gabriel Kelly and Ewan Williams. Our 2 wingers will be Miro Pais and Lamar Gordon. And our 2 strikers for the game will be Owen Farmer and Martin Frieder. That being said, let's get straight to the game. And it's Leamington that get us underway in the yellow strip, Fylde in all white. Goal kick for AFC Fylde, Jones to take. Ball comes to Whelan, back to Jones, the goalkeeper, who launches the ball forwards towards Thomas, intercepted by Burton though. Gordon now plays it to Williams, back out to Gordon on the left, tries to play in Friday, but it's intercepted by Taylor. Wheeler now with the ball at the back for AFC Fylde. C is running at the fullback. Crosses the ball in towards the far post, and Burton heads it comfortably back to Brady in the Leamington goal. Meredith now with the ball on the right, plays the ball forward to Miro Pais. On to Farmer, plays it back to Miro Pais with a chance to cross, and it's an excellent tackle by Mary. It falls to Gordon at the edge of the box, plays it to Pais, and it's deflected wide for a Leamington corner. Taylor with the ball at the back, plays it into Mary. Or to Healy Bayern. Healy Bayern with the ball forward to Mitchell with a chance to put it in. He cuts it back to Thomas. He cuts inside, left-footed effort, and it's deflected wide for a Fylde corner. Merry to take. Plays it short to Ormerod. Comes out to Mitchell with a chance to shoot. Plays it into Whelan, right-footed, and it's just wide of the goal. Deflected wide for another Fylde corner. Merry plays it short once more. Ormerod back to Merry. Plays it into Ormerod. Thomas with the shot. Ends up in the back of the net. Thankfully, the offside flag was raised, and a real let-off there for Leamington. Very cagey first half from both teams. Leamington unbeaten at the top of the table. Fylde sitting down in 5th, looking to close the gap. And it's Sears now with the ball at the back for Fylde. Comes out to Thomas out on the right. And is brought down by Burton. He'll be lucky to get away without a booking here. And he has been booked. Meredith now with the throw for Leamington. Comes to Kelly, plays the ball forward to Farmer. Plays in Friday. Can he beat the defender? He can't. It deflects off him and goes for a corner. Chance for Leamington to put some pressure on. Perry plays the ball to Meredith. Onto Miro Baez. Onto Farmer. It falls nicely for Baez again, who runs out the defence. And the referee's pulled it back for a free kick. Corey Sears enters the referee's book. Perry plays the ball forward to Miro Baez. Plays it back to Kelly. Out to Meredith on the right. Comes forward to Farmer, who plays in Miro Baez into the 18-yard box. Falls to Friday, and it's a goal. 1-0 to Leamington. Right-footed effort. Smashed into the goalie's top right corner. Excellent football from Leamington. It's against Farmer to Miro Baez. Looks for the cutback. Falls nicely for Friday, who slots it into the goalie's far corner. 1-0 Leamington just before the break. And there goes the half-time whistle. There wasn't too much action in that first half, but Leamington won't care. 1-0 to the good at the break. And it's AFC Fylde that gets us underway. Farmer brings the ball forwards. Plays it to Burton. Down to the wing to Gordon. Tries to cut it inside, but it's intercepted by Merry and cleared away only as far as Meredith. He looks for Farmer in the middle. Cut back to Miro Baez, who crosses it in, and it's Friday again. Headed into an empty net. Excellent ball in from Miro Baez. Ball played forward to Farmer. Cuts it back for Miro Baez. Right-footed cross to Friday. And I think the defender actually kicks it against Friday's head and it deflects into the back of the AFC Fylde net. Leamington 2, AFC Fylde 0. Breary now with the ball at the back. Plays it out wide for Burton. Forward to Gordon, who knocks it onto Friday. Miro Baez, chance to take on the fullback. And he does, he cuts inside, left-footed effort, and it's just past the far post. Leamington thinking about making some substitutions now. Keenor's going to come on for the booked Burton. Stevenson to come on for Meredith. Joe Clark comes on for Kelly. Berridge is coming on for Gordon. And Lynn comes on for Farmer. Just under half an hour to go plus stoppage time. Leamington in control at the minute. Leamington will be quite happy if nothing happens for the rest of the game. 20 minutes to go plus stoppage. And it's an AFC file corner, Merry to take with the in-swinger. Plays it short again to Cole Clough. Merry plays it to Thomas at the edge of the area and it's hit the crossbar. An excellent strike from AFC Fylde. And here they come again. Unfortunately, it came to nothing. 15 minutes remain. Crowther now with the ball at the back. Plays the ball to Perry. Launches the ball forward towards Lynn, but it's headed away. Cole Clough plays it to Mayer. Onto Omarod. Healy Bayan now with the ball at the back. Knocks it forward to Thomas on the right wing. He runs at the full-back. It's an excellent block by Keenor to put it out for a corner. Will Fylde go short again? Seems to be the way they've played this game. Indeed they do. Short again. Comes to Merry. Back to Cole Clough. Launches it way out wide to Haywood. Edge of the area to Mitchell. Sears with the shot again. He's hit the crossbar the second time. Two excellent strikes from Whelan. Both hit the crossbar. We could have seen two of the best goals of the season by the same player. Unfortunately for him, they both ricochet back off the crossbar. Free kick, Haywood to take, crosses it in. And it's just over Breary's crossbar. Into stoppage time now. A couple more minutes remaining. And there is the full-time whistle. A couple of nervy moments for Leamington, but they come away with a 2-0 victory to extend their lead at the top of the table. Our next game will be the FA Cup third qualifying round, where we've been drawn at home to Gainsborough. It's a perfect opportunity for us to give a chance to some of the players who haven't had much of an opportunity so far this season. So your Leamington team to play Gainsborough will be as follows. We've got Xander Watson in goals, Ollie Stevenson at right back, Bailey Berry and Archie Crowther centre back pairing, Josh Keenor at left back, Joe Clark and Adam Walker will be the defensive midfielders. Jure Jones and Tim Berridge will be our wingers, and our strike partnership will be Anthony Lynn and Martin Friday. And it's Leamington that get us underway, playing in their home strip of yellow and black. Gainsborough in the blue and white. Robson now with the ball in the Gainsborough goal. Launches it left-footed, straight to Crowther in the Leamington defence, knocks it forward to Walker. Out wide to Berridge. He takes on the fullback, but is brought down. The referee lets him off with a warning there. Stevenson now with the throw to Jones, back to Stevenson. Pulls it back for Jones on the edge of the area, crosses it in for Friday, and he's headed it just over the Gainsborough bar. Lomas now with the ball, plays it back to McGrath. Comes across to Oakley. Robinson in the midfield, plays it forward to Smith. Great tackle by Clark. Falls to Walker, who's brought down by Robinson. And it's another telling off from the referee. Crowther plays the ball to Berridge. Knocks it inside for Friday. Runs at the defence and it's deflected wide for a Leamington corner. Keno with the outswinger. And it's headed away only as far as Berridge. Plays it to Keno. Back to Berridge. Right-footed and it's an excellent stop. Out for a Leamington corner. Keno with the throw. Forward to Berridge. Headed away. Keno receives it at the halfway line. Plays the ball forward to Walker. Out to Berridge on the wing, who plays it into Friday into the 18-yard box. And it's a left-footed effort, slotted past the goalkeeper into the far corner. Excellent finish from Martin Friday. He's in great form at the moment. Berridge plays the ball to Friday. One touch to get it out of his feet. Left-footed effort across the goalkeeper and into the far corner. Superb goal from Martin Friday. Stevenson with the throw to Jones. Plays it to Anthony Lynn. Back to Stevenson. Joe Clark now with the ball. Berry plays it to Stevenson. Comes inside for Walker. Berridge now plays it to Keno with a chance to shoot. And he does. Left-footed effort across the goalkeeper into the far corner. Superb finish from Josh Keno. Superb football from Leamington all round. Keno with the 1-2 with Berridge. One touch. And he hammers it across the face of the goal into the far corner. 2-0 to Leamington. Robson in the Gainsborough goal collects comfortably. Launches the ball forwards. Met by the head of Crowther. Lands at Berridge's feet. Plays the ball forward to Friday and is in one-on-one. Left-footed effort and this time it's stopped by Robson and out for a Leamington corner. A very comfortable first half from Leamington. As the ball falls to Keenor on the left. Out to Berridge. Knocks the ball forward to Keenor and a chance to cross. He pulls it back for Berridge. Inside to Walker. To Keenor on the 18-yard box. He crosses it in. Jones meets ahead and it's gone wide of the Gainsborough goal. And that brings the first half to a close. Leamington 2, Gainsborough 0. It was always going to be a difficult game for Gainsborough against higher opposition. Can they do something in the second half to stay in the cup? Gainsborough get us underway. Leamington looking to make all three substitutes. Farmer has to come on for Lynn. Pais is coming on for Jones. And Ewan Williams is going to come on for Walker. Crowther now with the ball, plays it to Walker, to Joe Clark, on to Lynn. Comes forward to Jones, back to Stevenson, to Jones again, who crosses it in towards Friday. It falls nicely for Berridge. Plays it into Friday again, left-footed effort, and it is creeped in at the goalkeeper's near post. Leamington 3, Gainsborough 0. As Berridge with the ball, plays it inside for Friday. First time left-footed effort, and it beats the goalkeeper at his near post. Leamington 3, Gainsborough 0. Pais with the ball now for Leamington. Great skill to go past the winger. Pais still with the ball. Cuts inside. Left-footed effort. It's saved by the goalkeeper. Berridge with the header. It comes off the crossbar. And it falls out to Keener on the left wing. Crossing opportunity. And it's cleared away by Gainsborough. Very nearly 4 for Leamington. And it goes out for the Gainsborough goal kick. Friday now with the ball. Tries to cut inside but is intercepted. Great tackle by Oakley. Played forwards. Headed away by Keener. Berridge now with the ball. Excellent ball over the top of Friday. Left-footed effort. And he scores in at the near post. But the assistant has his flag up. It won't count. Very nearly the hat-trick for Martin Friday. Berridge has had an excellent game with 3 assists. Just over 15 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. Leamington very comfortable. 3-0 to the good. And they're coming forward again now. Berridge brings the ball forward. He takes on the fullback. Will he go himself? He does, right-footed into the far corner. Berridge has had an outstanding game. 3 assists and now a goal to his name. Leamington 4, Gainsborough 0. It was a fantastic run by Berridge. Knocks it past the fullback. Cuts inside, right-footed inside of the boot. Curls it into the far corner. 4-0. Crowther plays the ball to the brilliant Berridge. Back to Keener. Plays it back to Berridge. Plays it to Keener again. Comes back to Berridge. Right-footed to Farmer. And Payet slots it into the goal. Leamington 5, Gainsborough 0. Berridge involved again. Plays the ball in. Comes to Farmer. Slots it to Payet's first time effort into the back of the net. Five minutes plus stoppage time remaining. Berry now with the ball. He tries to play it forward, but it's intercepted by Barnett. And Stevenson recovers well. Clark. Miro Paez. Farmer brings the ball forward, has an effort, and it's well held by Robson in the Gainsborough goal. Defensive clearance from Crowther comes to nothing. Four minutes of stoppage time remaining. It's been a very comfortable afternoon, as to be expected against lower league opposition. It's been a very professional job. Miro Pais running at the fullback, takes him on. Right-footed effort into the far corner. Leamington 6, Gainsborough 0. And into the draw for the fourth qualifying round. Excellent run by Pais, right-footed effort across the goalkeeper and into the far corner. Keno with the corner. Comes to Williams. Berry with the effort. He's hit the crossbar. Keno to Crowther. And intercepted by Barnett. And there goes the full-time whistle. Berry nearly adding a seventh at the end. However, the job was done. Leamington 6, Gainsborough 0. And it's on to the next round of the FA Cup. So after an excellent 6-0 win in the previous round, we have been drawn at home to National League outfit Scunthorpe in the fourth qualifying round of the FA Cup. We do have a home game against our rivals Hereford. The team for the Hereford game will be Eddie Brady, Dan Meredith, Callum Perry and Archie Crowther at centre-back, D'Amico Burton, Gabriel Kelly, Ewan Williams, Miro Pais, Lamar Gordon, Owen Farmer, and finally Martin Friday. And it's Leamington who get us underway, playing in their home strip, yellow and black. Hereford in all white. Ball falls to Friday, who has an effort, and it's straight in the hands of Richardson, the Hereford goalkeeper. Plays the ball forwards, and it comes to nothing. Into the hands of Richardson once more. Launches it, looking for Cambo, but Perry intercepts with the header. Kelly to Farmer, and comes out to Miro Pais, who plays the ball forward to Farmer. And it's an excellent block by Richardson. Deflected out for the Leamington corner. Miro Pais to take. But it's headed away by Hawkins, only as far as Farmer, who finds Miro Pais. Back to Kelly, and it's just over the Hereford bar. Williams now with the ball for Leamington. Plays it forward looking for Farmer. And Richardson gets there first, who's it clear. Falls to Miro Pais, who runs at the defence into the 18-yard box. Cuts it back for Kelly, and it's deflected out for the Leamington corner. Hereford now with the ball. Goes to Preston at the back. Takes on the fullback with ease. Crossing opportunity. Looks for Campbell. Gets his head to it. And Brady dropped it at first, but claimed the rebound. A very even first half so far. Can either team get a foothold in this game? Hudson now with the throw. Played forward to Hamilton. On to Campbell. Osborne now. Hamilton again. Plays the ball out wide. Crossed in for Campbell with the header, and Brady collects comfortably. Hereford seeing a lot of the ball at the moment. D'Amico Burton plays it to Gordon. To Williams. Outright to Pais. Kelly knocks the ball forward towards Farmer. Just too much on it, and Richardson collects. Williams flicks the ball onto Friday, who plays the ball to Miro Pais. Back to Kelly. Kelly now with the ball. Comes all the way back to Perry. Plays it to Williams. Inside to Farmer. Onto Friday, who is intercepted. And the ball's cleared away. Meredith knocks the ball to Pais, who's tackled by Osborne. But Kelly intercepts and breaks forward. Can he go through all the way? Excellent save by Richardson. Superb run from Kelly. Five minutes to go plus stoppage time till half time. Can either team break the deadlock? Skinner now with the throw. Hamilton. Hereford. And it's blocked. Deflected out for a Hereford corner. Hudson to take with the in-swinger. Cleared away by Crowther. Only as far as Hamilton. Plays in Hudson, and it's deflected wide for another Hereford corner. Hereford ending the half strongly. Headed away by Kelly. Preston retrieves. Comes to Osborne. Down the wing. And once again deflected behind for a corner. 1 minute of stoppage time remaining. Can Hereford sneak a goal before half time? Headed away by Burton, only as far as Richards. Out wide to Hamilton. Cuts inside, right foot, and the half, they've done it. Harley Hamilton, right-footed effort into the far corner. And it's a blow for Leamington at the end of the first half. 1-0 Hereford. Pais to Kelly. Back to Miro Pais. Kelly now with the ball. Plays it to Miro Pais again. Kelly. Meredith. And it's tackled by Richards. And that should be the end of the first half. Williams now with the ball. Tries to play in Friday, but just too much on it. And it rolls into the hands of Richardson. And there goes the half-time whistle. Leamington 0, Hereford 1. And it's Hereford that get us underway. Can Leamington find a way back into this game? And it's a dangerous free kick in a crossing area for Hereford, and D'Amico Burton goes into the referee's book, a common sight at the moment. Meredith now. Miro Pais onto Meredith. Chance to run into the box. And he's tackled by Richards. Superb defending. Williams now. Plays it to Lamar Gordon. Cuts inside. Right footed effort. And it's deflected out at the far post for a corner. Pais with the chance to put in the cross. But it's headed out again for another corner by Hawkins. Another Leamington corner. And once again hits the first man. Farmer plays it to Miro Pais, cuts inside, left-footed effort. And it's deflected out for yet another Leamington corner from the other side. And unfortunately, it came to nothing. Meredith with the throw. To Farmer. Meredith plays it to Miro Pais, who's brought down by Osborne. No booking, just a telling off. Leamington to bring some substitutes on. Anthony Lynn's coming on for Friday. Berridge, who was brilliant in the last game, coming on for Gordon. Walker to come on for Kelly. Stevenson for Meredith. And finally, Keno for Burton. Hopefully they can find a breakthrough. Foster Miro Pais at the 18-yard box, back to Meredith. Pais to Friday, and he's headed it over the crossbar. That was an excellent opportunity. Half an hour plus stoppage time to go. Can Leamington do something in this game? Keno now crosses the ball in, headed away by Hawkins. Walker to Miro Pais to Farmer. Stevenson heads it onto Pais, who's in either side of the goalkeeper, and that's probably a goal. But it goes out for a Leamington corner. Crowther now bringing the ball out the back, plays it to Keno. On to Perry. Stevenson forward to Miro Pais, on to Walker. Ewan Williams to Farmer. Plays it to Anthony Lynn, who has an effort and he scores! What a finish from Anthony Lynn! Owen Farmer plays the ball to Lynn on the 18-yard area. Takes a touch to control it, swings his right boot at it, and it flies into the goalkeeper's bottom corner. Excellent finish from Anthony Lynn. And Leamington have found a way back into the game. Just over 20 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Can Leamington push on and find a winner? Keno now with a free kick. Chance to cross it in. Finds the header, Perry! It finds the back of the net. Leamington 2, Hereford 1. Keno with the free kick. Straight onto the header, Perry, and he powers the header into the back of the net. And Leamington have turned this game around. Superb cross by Keno. And an excellent header from Perry. "15 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Richardson clears the ball out, falls to Hamilton, onto Campbell. Osborne brings the ball forward, running at the defence. Miro Pai is trying to track him. Ball comes in, Hamilton with the header, but it's straight at Brady. Keno now plays it to Williams. Brings the ball forwards. Inside to Walker, left-footed effort, strikes it out to Farmer on the right-hand side. Unfortunately, he's in an offside position. Free kick to Hereford. And here come Hereford once more. Ball comes in and headed away by Crowther, picked up by Williams, who knocks the ball out to Berridge. And he takes on the winger. And is brought down by Skinner. Excellent run by Berridge again. And Skinner goes into the referee's book. 10 minutes plus stoppage to go. Perry plays the ball to Crowther. Onto Williams. Launch forward and straight into the hands of Richardson. And there's a push in the middle of the park. Free kick to Leamington. Chance just to run the clock down a bit more. Can Leamington hold on for a narrow victory? Perry now with the ball. Plays it inside to Crowther, who puts the ball forward towards Farmer. And there's another foul in the middle of the park. Hawkins goes into the referee's book. And yet again, some more time for Leamington just to run the clock down. Stevenson. Miro Pai is now with the ball. Back to Stevenson. Perry plays it to Williams, who once again looks for that long ball and puts too much on it once more. Williams now heads it to Walker. Tries to find Farmer, but Hudson gets there first. Goes out for a Leamington throw. Into stoppage time now, 6 minutes remaining. Can Leamington hold on? Berridge runs with the ball. He keeps going. And it's intercepted and cleared away. And here comes Edwards for Hereford. Keno with a great challenge, and it goes out for a corner. Hereford sending the goalkeeper up, but thankfully it comes to nothing. Keno now with the ball. Plays it to Williams, back to Crowther. Just got to be some game management from Leamington. They just need to keep the ball. Berridge plays it to Lynn, back to Berridge. Onto Williams. Keno with the shot. And it's just wide of the post. 30 seconds remaining. Miro Paez now plays the ball towards Lynn. And it runs out for a goal kick. Surely not much longer to go. Headed away by Stevenson, falls to Richards. And it's gone out for a Leamington throw on the far side. Keno taking his time. And there goes the full-time whistle. They've been made to work for it. But after going 1-0 down, Leamington rally and end the game winners by 2-1. Our next game is at home to Scunthorpe in the 4th qualifying round of the FA Cup. We're going to stick with pretty much the same team from the previous fixture. Just a couple of changes. Adam Walker comes in for Kelly, who's unfortunately away on international duty with the Irish under-21s. And Tim Berridge is going to come in for Lamar Gordon. He's been in excellent form every time he's started, so I think he's well earned a shot at higher opposition. So let's get into the game. And Scunthorpe get us underway in this fourth qualifying round of the FA Cup. The draw for the first round has already been made, and the winner of this fixture will play Horsham in the next round. This is a very difficult fixture though for Leamington against Scunthorpe in the division above them in the National League. Miro Pais, Owen Farmer plays it to Martin Friday, and there's a foul in the middle of the park. Referee giving just a warning there. Meredith to Williams, plays it back to Perry. Back to Meredith. Miro Pais now with the ball. Knocks it to Williams. On to Walker. Meredith. Miro Pais. On to Walker. Farmer. Plays in Pires. Is in one-on-one. Left-footed effort. Slots it into the far corner. Leamington strike first. The new windmill goes wild. Leamington 1. Scunthorpe 0. And it's an excellent finish from Miro Pais. Left-footed, inside of the boot, into the far bottom corner. Roberts now with the ball for Scunthorpe, plays in Scales. And it's an excellent tackle by Williams, who plays the ball forwards. And it comes back again. Roberts now with the ball near to the area. Left-footed effort. And it's trickled past Prairie. Possibly took a deflection on the way in. Scunthorpe hit back immediately. Leamington 1, Scunthorpe 1. Both teams with one shot apiece, both resulting in goals. Farmer plays the ball to Miro Pais. To Dan Meredith. Knocks the ball into Williams. Back to Perry. Crowther now with the ball. Plays the ball forward towards Friday. Headed away. Williams knocks it to Friday. Right-footed effort, and it's blocked by the defence. Meredith to Miro Pais. Tries to cut inside, tackled once again by the Scunthorpe defence. Eze with the corner now for Scunthorpe. And it's headed away by Leamington. Straight to Eze though on the edge of the area. Rose. Oh, and he's hit the crossbar. An excellent effort from Scunthorpe. Brady plays a goal kick short to Crowther. On to Burton. Williams now. Passes it to Walker. Miro Pais now with the ball. Takes on the fullback. He keeps going. Left-footed cross. And it's headed away only as far as Williams, who has a goal. What a finish by Ewan Williams. Leamington 2, Scunthorpe 1. Payet's left-footed cross, headed away by Rose. Williams knocks the ball past Scales, and the right-footed in-swinger straight into the goalkeeper's top left-hand corner. Leamington regain the lead. Rose now with the ball for Scunthorpe. Comes out wide to Horton. On to Eze. Chadwick. Horton knocks it forward to Eze once more. Chadwick now plays it to Scales, who has a go, and it's well blocked by the Leamington defence. And once again from Walker. Eze now plays it to Horton, and Payet intercepts, but the referee's assistant puts his flag up. Offside. 5 minutes plus stoppages till half-time. Can Leamington see this out till half-time? Owen Farmer with a free kick in a dangerous position. Definitely shooting range. Can he get it up and over the wall? Here he comes, right-footed. Right on the 18-yard line. And it's just wide of the post. An excellent effort from Owen Farmer. We're into 2 minutes of stoppage time at the end of first half. And it's Walker with the ball in midfield, onto Meredith. Miro Payet, Owen Farmer, back to Miro Payet. And it's a great tackle. Walker knocks it to Farmer, to Friday, back to Walker. And it falls to Payet out on the right wing. Plays it back to Dan Meredith, inside to Walker. All the way back to Crowther in defence. Perry now. Back to Crowther, who launches it forward to Friday. And he's hit the post. A first-time volley from Friday. Puts it past the goalkeeper and he hits the post. Will Leamington regret that come the end of the game? They go into half-time. Leamington 2, Scunthorpe 1. Leamington get us underway. They've certainly not buckled under the pressure of Scunthorpe. An excellent first half. Can they continue it into the second? Meredith now tries to take on Scales, but is tackled. And it's cleared away. Scales, how now with the ball on the left. And Walker looks as though he's going to go in the referee's book. And he does. Cynical foul in the midfield. Eze now with the free kick. Crosses it towards Rose. Headed away by Crowther, but only as far as Roberts. Horton knocks it to Roberts, but Berridge intercepts. Plays it to Burton. Clears it up to Martin Friday. Holds the ball up well, but Ewing intercepts. Falls to Roberts now on the right wing. He's running at the fullback. Cuts inside. And it's deflected out for a Scunthorpe corner. Great bit of pressure from Scunthorpe. Leamington going to make some changes. Anthony Lynn's going to come on for Martin Friday. Lamar Gordon comes on for Berridge. And we're just going to make the 2 for now. Half an hour to go. Brady plays the ball up long. Rose now with the ball at the back for Scunthorpe. Howe comes to Roberts. Scales now with the ball. Onto Roberts again, and he hits it over the Leamington bar. Goal kick. Burton plays the ball to Lamar Gordon on the left. Knocks it to Lynn, back to Gordon. Williams now onto Walker. Farmer, back to Walker. Perry plays it to Meredith. Williams now with the ball. Crowther goes long but is intercepted by Ram, and here comes Roberts for Scunthorpe. Plays it to Beeston, and it's taken on the defence. 2-on-2 at the back. Leamington scrambling to get defenders back. Beeston goes on his own, and it's a goal. Ricardo to Triolo. After all the hard work Leamington have put in, they've been undone. And it's Lamar Gordon with the corner. Headed away by Ram. Back to Gordon. Burton with the effort. Crowther plays it to Meredith. Takes on the fullback. Pulls the ball back but intercepted by Eze, who launches the ball forward to Howe, and it's a counter-attack by Scunthorpe again. They made Leamington pay in the last counter-attack. Will they do it again? Eze, right-footed effort, and what a save from Brady. Meredith to Crowther, onto Burton. Lamar Gordon. Williams plays it to Burton, back to Gordon. Lobs it into Lynn. Gordon now, onto Williams. Right-footed effort. Slots it into the far corner. Leamington 3. Scunthorpe 2. Anthony Lynn held the ball up well. Played it to Lamar Gordon. Little touch to Williams. One touch and side-footed into the bottom corner. Leamington back in front. Can they hold on? 20 minutes plus stoppage time to go. And it's Scunthorpe getting us underway. Eze to Ewing. Onto Scales. Look for Roberts down the line, but intercepted by Burton. Leamington got some tired legs out there at the moment. Brady comes in, collects it well. The final change for Leamington. Keenar's coming on for the tired Burton. It's put a shift into there. Can Leamington see this out? Ram plays the ball to Scales. Intercepted by Farmer. He has a go, and it's just over the crossbar. 15 plus stoppage time remaining. Keenor plays the ball to Gordon. Back to Williams. Crowther. On to Keenor once more. Driving the ball forward. An excellent ball out wide to the right to Pais. It cuts inside, crosses it in towards Lynn. Headed away. Keenor to Gordon, and it's an excellent save. Leamington with the corner. "10 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. Campbell plays the ball long. Howe wins the header. Onto Scales. Beeston now tries to take on Williams, but it's a good tackle. But it falls to Scunthorpe once more, and here comes Howe. He has an effort from distance, and it's just over Brady's crossbar. Leamington hanging on in there. And it's Brady to take the goal kick. Plays the ball to Crowther. Out wide to Keno. Knocks it to Farmer. Deft touch to Lynn. Walker. Lynn out to Keno. He looks to take on the fullback. He finds the cross. Miro Pius heads it down, but Skills intercepts and Eze clears. And Howe looks as though he's going to get there first in a dangerous position. Another Scunthorpe counter-attack. Brought down by Perry, who's going to go into the book. Oh no, he hasn't. He's been given a let-off by the referee. Definitely looked like a booking. Leamington, minutes away from the upset. Be absolute heartache if they concede now. And here comes Howe. Horton plays it to Eze. Goes for the cross and it's down for a Scunthorpe corner. Can Leamington hold on for a superb victory? Just mere seconds away. Keno taking his time with the throw-in. Lynn, back to Keno. Launches the ball forward to Farmer. Out to Gordon. Plays it to Williams. Back to Gordon. Keno. He has a shot. He scores and puts the game beyond doubt. An excellent finish from Josh Keno. Comes to Gordon. Back to Keno. He sees the space and decides to have a go. Inside of the boot, into the far corner. And he wins it for Leamington. Leamington 4, Scunthorpe 2. And they're into the first round proper of the FA Cup. Excellent performance. So after that fantastic result in the FA Cup against Scunthorpe, we've now got a home game against Darlington, who sit second in the National League North. So it's an excellent opportunity for us to extend our lead at the top of the table. Just a couple of changes from the last game. Gabriel Kelly's back from international duty, so he comes in for Walker. And Lamar Gordon comes in for Berridge. So it's Leamington that get us underway, playing in their home strip of yellow and black. Darlington in the black and white. Darlington with the free kick. Rutledge to take. He has a go and it's just over Brady's crossbar. Williams now plays it to Crowther. Perry knocks it long. Comes back out to Kelly. Perry to Meredith. Pies with a great ball in towards Friday. Cleared away. Falls to Farmer. And he slots it into the bottom corner. An excellent start from Leamington. And they just look as though they can't be stopped at the moment. Great ball by Pies. Friday jumps to the header. Forbes clears it only as far as Gordon. Knocks it inside to Farmer. First time left-footed effort into the back of the net. Leamington 1. Darlington 0. Brady now with the ball. Crowther plays it to Burton. Gordon cuts inside, gives it to Martin Friday. On to Farmer, back out to Gordon. Burton now. Crowther launches it forward towards Friday, who heads it down for Farmer. Unfortunately, his header was a tame one and right into the hands of Jameson. Rutledge wins the header, but it falls kindly for Brady. Burton now with the ball. Plays it to Gordon. Martin Friday. On to Kelly. Plays it out wide to Meredith. Miro Pires with the ball. And it's launched out by Scott for a throw-in. Crowther plays the ball to Williams. Burton. Gordon skips past the defender, cuts inside, right-footed effort, and it's tipped over the bar by Jameson. It's a Leamington corner. Gordon puts the ball in. Lees clears. Gordon once more. To Burton, onto Williams. Burton puts it in. Miro Pires at the back post, but he heads it just over the bar. This has been an excellent start to the game from Leamington, who look as though they're about to extend their lead at the top of the table. Perry plays the ball forward to Kelly. Crowther outright to Burton. Gordon now knocks it forward to Burden. Crosses the ball in and Scott heads it away. Kelly onto Gordon, right-footed effort, and that's an excellent save from Jameson. He's really keeping Darlington in this at the moment. Perry plays it to Crowther. Williams back to Crowther. Burton now. Gordon takes on the fullback. And he's still going, cuts inside, onto his right foot. Oh, he has a go, but it's deflected wide for a corner. Burton plays it to Gordon. Burton, first time cross. Falls to Meredith. Plays it forward to Miro Pires. Back to Kelly. Meredith. Miro Pires, left foot effort. And he strikes the post. How on earth is this game still only 1-0? Miro Pires. Plays it to Farmer. Back to Miro Pires. Farmer now with the ball. Parry's first time fall. And McGowan now with the ball for Darlington. Plays it to Main. Out wide, but Burton intercepts. Only as far as Barton. Lennon back to Barton. And Martin Friday intercepts. Burton now with the ball. Ewan Williams in the midfield for Leamington. Perry to Meredith. Miro Pires now back to Meredith. And it's a great tackle by Scott and cleared to safety. Rutledge heads the ball on for himself. Crosses the ball with the left foot and Burton with a great defensive clearance. Straight in again. Burton again with another header. Gordon plays the ball to Farmer and it's brought down by Lees. Surely that's a booking. Yes, it is. Crowther now with the ball to Williams. Farmer plays it into Friday. Knocks it out to Gordon, but it's a great tackle. And here comes Routledge. He's up there on his own. He has a go and it goes over the Leamington bar. Scott plays the ball to Lees, into Forbes. Barton now with it on the right, plays it to Lennon. He takes on Burton. Ball comes in, Main with the header, and it's just over the bar. "10 minutes until the break. Darlington starting to come back into this game, when really Leamington should have been out of sight. Forbes with the header, and it's just over the bar. Williams plays the ball to Meredith. Kelly gives the ball away. That's a foul by Farmer. Straight into the referee's book. Lees plays the ball forward, and it's collected by Brady. Crowther plays it to Burton. On to Farmer. It's tackled again by Lees. He launches the ball forward towards Rutledge, but it runs out of play for a goal kick. Brady plays the ball to Crowther. On to Burton. Tries to find Friday, but is intercepted once more. It really wasn't a good pass by Burton. And Lennon takes him on. Ball comes in to Rutledge. Stanton plays it right at Brady, but I'm just wondering whether or not Rutledge could have just put that into the net. Leamington holding on. They need to see this to half-time. Kelly, out wide to Meredith. Knocks it forward to Miro Pais. Back to Kelly. To Pais. To Kelly. To Meredith. Into Farmer. Takes on the defender. Pais to Farmer. It's the post. But the linesman gives it as offside anyways. Into stoppage time at the end of the first half. McGowan plays it to Stanton. Into Rutledge, who has a go from distance, and that's a great save from Brady. He nearly caught the goalkeeper off, but he keeps it out. And there goes the half-time whistle. Leamington started the game brilliantly and probably should have been out of sight. Darlington rallied well at the end and possibly should have been back in the game at 1-1. However, we go into the break. Leamington 1, Darlington 0. And it's Darlington who get us underway. Friday now. Plays it out to Burton, on to Gordon. Williams in midfield, back out to Burton. Runs at the full-back. Plays it inside for Gordon. On to Williams, back to Burton. Williams once more. Turns. Right-footed effort, and it's just past the far post. Burton now with the throw. Gordon plays it back to Burton, who crosses it in. Scott clears away with the head and nodded on by McGowan. Falls as far as Meredith. And that's a great tackle by Lennon and out for a Leamington corner. Miro Pais with the corner. Hits the first man. Farmer back out to Miro Pais. Cuts inside onto Farmer, who has a goal. Right-footed. And it's a goal. It's doubled Leamington's lead. Leamington 2, Darlington 0. Pais with a poor corner, cleared away by Platt. Fell to Farmer, who knocked it back to Miro Pais. held the ball up well, played it into Owen Farmer, inside of the right boot, curling out towards goal, and past the goalkeeper. Leamington 2, Darlington 0. Couple of changes now. Anthony Lynn coming on for the tired Farmer. Jones for Pies. Walker for Williams. Berridge is going to come on for Gordon. And Stevenson's going to come on for Meredith. A few tired legs out there after a big performance in the FA Cup. It is starting to take its toll on some of the players. Gordon now with the ball, takes on the fullback. He cuts inside onto his right, edge of the area, right-footed. And Jameson collects. Launched upfield, great header by Perry down to Williams. Plays the ball out to Meredith. Miro Pies. Dan Meredith again. Looks for Miro Pies, but it's intercepted by Lucy and out for a Leamington throw. Berridge now with the ball. Platt was looking for a free kick, nothing given. Anthony Lynn plays the ball to Stevenson. Forward to Anthony Lynn. Jones has a goal, but it's blocked by the defence. Falls to Kelly. Right footed, gives it to Berridge. He's done it. And that surely puts the game beyond doubt. Jones had a go. Scott cleared, only as far as Stevenson with a great back heel to Kelly. Played the pass to Berridge. First time effort, right foot and into the back of the net. Leamington 3, Darlington 0. Burton driving the ball forward to Lynn. Intercepted, and here comes Allen. He takes on the fullback. Crossing opportunity for Darlington. The keeper spills it, but Crowther blocks it on the line. It comes back to Lennon. Platt has another go. How on earth has that stayed out of the net? It ends up in Brady's hands. Barton heads the ball onto Platt. Here come Darlington again. Allen goes past Burton again. And it's a corner for Darlington. Scott to take. A Platt with the effort. That's an excellent save by Brady. Ten minutes to go plus stoppage time. Still Leamington 3, Darlington 0. Darlington have caused some problems. However, Brady has stopped most of them. It's been a very end-to-end game. Leamington just being the more clinical, and it's Walker to take this corner. Berridge plays it back to Walker. Berridge once more, right-footed, and he curls it into the far corner. He's got his second of the day, and the scoreline makes it look a lot more comfortable than it's been. Leamington 4, Darlington 0. Platt headed away, only as far as Berridge, knocks it down to Walker. He gives it back to Berridge. He has a look, right-footed, and curls it into the far corner. Another excellent performance from Berridge. And there goes the full-time whistle. Leamington extend their lead at the top of the table to 11 points at this early stage of the season. After an excellent run of fixtures and extending our lead at the top of the table to 11 points, plus the cup run that we are currently on, we're going to end the video there. When we come back in the next episode, we're going to come back for the game away at Horsham in the first round of the FA Cup and attempt to get into the next round. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.